How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is Pixel Eagle 138, aka the Eagle Builder Animator. Welcome back to another episode of Eagle Gaming. Today, I am back in Minecraft Pocket Edition because a brand new update for Pocket Edition has been released. This is 1.1, the Discovery Update. Now, this is a huge update. Come to think of it, most of the Pocket Edition updates have been pretty big. It seems that you can easily split this Pocket Edition update into two PC updates, and what comes in it. So, today, I'll be covering all the features which will also be added in the 1.12 World of Color update. Not all the features from 1.12 are in 1.1, but just a lot of them are, and most of these are from that. Some aren't, but they're all colorful. And then the next video that I make will be covering all the features that have been added to Pocket Edition, which most of them I think were also added in the 1.11 update, the Exploration update. So I'm really excited, so let's go ahead and jump right into this review. And of course, I have to /kill myself because I jumped out of the fence again. This first new feature that I'm going to cover, again, today, all the features here are going to be all bright and colorful and stuff like that. The first feature is actually, I have to leave the game to show it to you. So let's go ahead and save and quit. Now that I'm here on the main menu, as you can see my little character down here, I can spin him around a bit. If I hit play and go into the world menu, not just the main menu, you will see that there is a world icon next to each world that you have saved on your device. And the way the world icon works is it'll just show a screenshot of whatever the last thing you looked at was. For example, in the Add-on Creators world, which what I use when I work on my texture pack, go ahead and open that up. There we go. I don't have a pack. Why are you thinking a pack? There we go. This is the last thing I was looking at right here, and you saw that image there. So if I come down here, for example, and I want to just look at these paintings, all these interesting paintings that they have, I go ahead and save and quit right here, looking directly at these paintings, and go back into the world menu. You will see right there, Add-on Creators World is now at the top instead of the bottom because it was most recent I opened. It now shows the paintings instead of just the big overview of the entire world. So I think this is really cool. It's going to be helpful for remembering exactly where you were also when you log back into the world. For example, if you haven't logged in there for a while. So I really love this feature and helps it make a lot more like the PC edition with its world menu. So let's go ahead, jump back into my update review world, and we'll see what else is new. This next new feature is the colored beds. Now, I'm so excited. I love the beds in PC edition, and now they're finally in Pocket edition. So as you can see here, they actually still have that 2D blob textures like the way I described it in my snapshot review for PC. But here they are. These are the beds, and even though they don't have the 3D texture for the item, it still looks incredible once you put it down. So let's go ahead and put down all of these beds, and just put it over here because it's a torch. There we go, and just like in PC edition as well, if I go over here and jump on them, they are bouncies, but they still won't break your fall like a slime block will, but you can actually bounce on the beds, and that is super, super exciting. And the way that you make them is, this first way is, for example here, you just take and you make a normal bed with just white wool style, there we go, and get rid of that, and then you add the bed with dye, and that would give you a colored bed, or you can just you have to have all the same color wool, use the wool that's the color you want, oops, did not mean to do that, and just drag it along like that, and you can make a bed that way. So this is going to be really fun. It's definitely going to spice up the world that you have, like if you have a bunch of friends at your base, like if you're in a realm or something like that. Ooh, hold on. Some of these bed textures are vanishing. I think that's a bug, but again, this update did just come out, so there's bound to be a couple bugs in here. Like I was saying, if you were in a realm or something, like each of your friends could have a different colored bed, and that would look really cool. Or if you had a base with a certain color design, you could use the appropriate colored bed. So I'm really excited that this update added the colored beds. I love them so much, even though red, it's a classic, and red is my favorite color, so I'm probably going to keep using the red bed. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the next feature. This next new feature is actually the Terra Cotta blocks. Now, normal Terra Cotta is actually just stained clay. It is now called Terra Cotta, not stained clay, because then what you do is, I'll do it with the purple one because I think the purple one is pretty, and I'll just come over here to the furnace that I have, put these terracotta blocks into the furnace, and once it finishes cooking, you will get the glazed terracotta, which is so cool. I love these blocks so much. Let's go ahead, get this block. There we go. And now if I put this down, let's go ahead and I'll put it right here. That way I can like climb back in. That is so cool. And you see there's like half a sword on there. It's kind of an interesting design. Because the way these blocks are made is that you could put them in a pattern on the ground. So let's see if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one way to do it. If I can do this correctly, let me see here. If I place it like that. Higher skills here, people. Higher building skills. There we go. I'm doing it right. There. No, I placed the last one, but you see what I was trying to do. These are actually pretty easy to break. But you can have a different design for each block if you put them in this 4x4. I just did the exact same thing. In this 4x4 configuration, which I think is so clever. And there's 16 types of terracottas, so that's 16 different 4x4 designs. There we go. I finally got that one done. And then you got the blue one here as well. Let's go ahead and see if I can do this correctly. I don't even know what that design is. There we go. See, it formed a complete circle-ish design in the middle. So I really like these terracotta blocks. They're definitely mainly for decoration. You saw they're really easy to break with your hands. So I wouldn't recommend building like a base in the nether. These things will not survive gassed fireballs. But I'm still super excited to have these in the game. It's just going to look so cool. And if I ever do any kind of survival thing in Pocket Edition, which I doubt I will, because in PC there's so much more stuff. I already have that series going for a while. I definitely would want to have some terracotta in my base. And I'll do that also in my PC world once 1.12 is fully released. But anyway, the terracotta blocks are here in Pocket Edition 1.1. They are so awesome, and I can't wait to go on to the rest of the features that we have. So let's go ahead to the next one. Next, we have the concrete blocks. Now, here we go. If we go open this chest, concrete first form is powder. If I go ahead and grab some of this concrete powder here, it acts pretty much exactly like sand. It'll even be affected by gravity. If I place that there, it will fall down. So it's very much like sand blocks. Well, Sheep, you decided to join me? How kind of you. Thank you, Sheep. It's good to have a friend. But anyway, the concrete blocks are actually not naturally generated. You have to make it. The way you make it is with sand, gravel, and then the dye of your choice. So it's a pretty complex recipe. What you have to do is, okay, let's see if I can actually remember how to do this. I think it's sand in the corners, gravel in the top, bottom, and sides, and then the dye in the middle. Yes, now, I think, yeah, you can put them in any combination. I was stressing out about it. As long as you have 4 spots with sand, 4 spots with gravel, and 1 spot with the dye, you can make these concrete powder blocks. Now, with concrete powder, they're nice and all, but if you want to have like a towering, gravity-defying structure like what Minecraft is known for, you will want the straight-up concrete blocks, which are really bright. Like if I get, for example, this terracotta right here, I place it right next to it. Look at the difference. That concrete is so much brighter and so much nicer to look at. I think it is an incredible block. Now, you don't smelt the concrete in order to see. If I put the concrete in there, it does nothing in the furnace. So what you actually need to do, I'm going to do it with the lime, is find a water source, have it fall into the water, and if you see down here, it is actually solid concrete now. It's not concrete powder. So that is how you make it, and I believe I can do it even with this right here. No, because I destroyed the water source block. But anyway, you can see now that this is the lime terracotta, not the lime, not terracotta, concrete, the lime concrete, excuse me. This is the lime concrete powder. So that is how you make it. It's actually quite hard with some of this to make a bulk amount of it. So I think concrete is mainly for creative mode, to be completely honest with you. In survival, I think it'd be way too much trouble to get the sand and the gravel, make that the powder, and then put the powder, dump it into water, and get the actual concrete block. It's kind of a complicated system, but it does make sense because you do take concrete powder in real life and combine it with water in order to get solid concrete once you let it dry. So Minecraft actually gave you something similar to real life. What is happening? This is Minecraft. It's not real life. It's just life, not real life, but life. But anyway, these are the concrete blocks. Again, like I said, probably more friendly to creative mode because of how hard it is to make these things. Well, not really hard, just complicated. But anyway, they're really bright and colorful. There's so many colorful things. We got the beds, the terracotta, the concrete, and then this final colorful feature actually has a lot of use to it. Even more use than the beds, I think. So let's go ahead and check that one out. This final colorful feature of the Discovery Update are the Shulker Boxes, which were added in 1.11 for PC Edition. Now we finally have them in Pocket Edition. So if you don't know how to get a Shulker Box, because you didn't watch my review for 1.11, which will be linked in the description below, along with all the other snapshot reviews with all these other crazy blocks and stuff like that. What you need to do is fight, of course, a Shulker, which spawn in the end. So let's go ahead and make sure I built my little levitation safety area. Oh, see, they'll hit you with levitation. Oh dear, I don't have any armor. Oh dear. Oh dear, I don't have any armor on. There we go, get rid of these Shulkers. And as you can see, it's really hard to get them because this sword is looting 3, and of those Shulkers, I only got 1 shell. This is what they drop, so let's go ahead and try another one. There we go, because you need at least 2 Shulker shells to make a Shulker box. So levitation's almost done. I really don't like levitation. There we go. Let's go ahead and get these spawn eggs out of my inventory so I don't accidentally spawn any more in. If I come back over to this crafting table, what you do is place a chest in the middle, and a Shulker shell on the top, and a Shulker shell on the bottom, and you will get the purple Shulker box, which looks exactly like a Shulker. Now, it is a bit messed up in the hand. It should be holding a bit more like this chest, but again, it's a brand new update, so there's bound to be a couple bugs. I think the beacon had this glitch too when they first added that. So if I go ahead, place the Shulker box down, I'm actually going to go ahead and place a Shulker next to it, and then run for my life. You could barely even tell, like, when the... No, there we go. You could barely even tell... Okay, now you can't... You really can't tell because I'm stuck behind this thing. I should have grabbed the pickaxe. No! Yeah, as you can see right there, when the Shulker is close... Actually, I'm just going to go into creative mode for this. There we go. When the Shulker is closed, you can't tell which is a Shulker box and which is a Shulker. These things are so awesome looking right here. Now let's go ahead and get rid of this Shulker so I can come back safely in survival mode. Oh, did I just get hit again? Okay, I'm just going to be in creative mode for this so I don't fly off. Now what Shulker boxes are used for is you can actually hold items in it like a chest. Like say I put all these Shulker shells in here, Shulker spawn eggs, put some chests in here, and, oh yeah, I can finally go back into survival mode like that. And if I maybe like want to put some of this awesome terracotta, the glazed terracotta in here, I can do that as well. Let's go ahead and fill this whole chest up. How does that sound? Now this is all filled up. The Shulker box actually spins when it opens. It's so cool. Now, you can break it with your fist. It's just much faster with a pickaxe. You go ahead and break it. Your items stay inside the Shulker box. And if you hold it, you can see that it gives you a list of the items that are in it. Like if you hold it like this, if you have the PC inventory on, you can see it has the first 3 slots are 9 chests each. Then there's a slot with purple glazed terracotta. And then there's a next slot has 8 Shulker spawn eggs. And then there's 22 more slots. This is so incredible. Ooh, it's actually getting kind of dark here. Let's go ahead and time set day real fast. So these are really great for making long distance trips if you just want to carry all your stuff with you, because your inventory only has so much space. So that is really awesome that they add this, because just for example's sake, I'm going to go ahead and break this chest over here. And if you break a chest, the items in it go spilling everywhere. That is not true of the Shulker box. And just like every other block that I've shown in this review today, you can dye them different colors. All you need is the purple Shulker box and then dye it. I actually want to test something. If you have a full Shulker box, you can even dye the Shulker boxes that already have stuff in it. So if you could have like a red Shulker box for all your redstone supplies, or a green one is where you keep all your plant life. A white one is where you have like snowy blocks and items. So this is really great just for normal chest organization because they look absolutely amazing. I love Shulker boxes, and I can't wait till I go to the end of my survival Let's Play so I can get some of these in my base. I love these things. This is awesome. So anyway, these were all of the bright and colorful blocks that were added in the 1.1 Discovery Update for Minecraft Pocket Edition, which was just released a few days ago. I am really excited for this. All of these new blocks, and this is only half of the story. That is because this is only one half of the features in the update. I'll have another video coming out soon, probably tomorrow, with all the other features in it, and they are really what gives this update the nickname the Discovery Update. Because so far, we're not seeing too many Discovery like things. I mean, Shulker Boxes are probably the best example because you could take them on trips and you have to go to the ends in order to get them. But other than that, there's not really many Discovery-like items, just a bunch of bright, colorful, fancy blocks. But once you see the next video, you will know exactly why this update is nicknamed the Discovery Update. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please drop a like if you did. I really am so excited for Pocket Edition 1.1. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help me reach that 100 subscriber goal. You see, it starts raining. I will be sad if I do not get to 100 subscribers. Anyway, I will see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!